teacher, Mrs. Maria Rosario G. Formentera, to our guests, parents, teachers, faculty and staff, friends, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning! Welcome, class of 2021! A graduation is a symbol of hope and a celebration of hard work and achievements of every student and parents. This rite of passage is an important milestone for so many, and we wouldn't want that completely taken away from them. In partnership with the Microsoft Philippines, an online graduation can be made possible for students. The virtual graduation in a box is an opportunity to recognize and celebrate the achievements of every student, parents, and educator. Despite the ongoing COVID-19 situation, with technology, recognition rights is possible by doing it conveniently online using a secure and compliant platforms such as Microsoft Teams. Virtual graduation in a box comes with a technical guide and a PowerPoint template to easily plan, deploy, and execute virtual graduation in participating schools or districts. Microsoft Teams is the hub for team collaboration in Office 365 that integrates the people, content, and tools needed to be more engaged and effective. With the support of Microsoft Teams, the Department of Education can continue to honor our students, parents, and educators without compromising public health and safety. Microsoft Teams is part of DepEd's 0365 country license subscription. 21. Let us welcome the graduates. Let us witness the highlights of today's virtual ceremony. The processionals. Grade 6 Geranium. Grade 6 The DepEd officials. The administrator and the teaching staff. This juncture, ladies and friends, the entrance of the colors. Requesting everyone to pay respect as we all witness and sing our national anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiliw, teras ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pamay di magtitindig. Lumalang araw ng walhaging pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
A prayer to be led by James Lloyd B. Pugay with honors and to be followed by the Sugbo hymn.
Let us bow our heads and put ourselves in the holy presence of the Lord. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. In these most precious and awaited moments of our lives, through the deepest part of our hearts, we thank you, Lord, for guiding us all towards your home. Thank you for the blessing of learnings that we get through your guidance. Thank you for the great privilege of guiding us, our parents, teachers, and friends that help us in our studies, especially during this pandemic, that in behalf of this new normal class setup, we gain and learn new skills and that improve our beings. May each graduate today feel proud and happy as we celebrate this success. Thank you also for protecting us and our family. We humbly ask for your forgiveness for every sin and mistake we made. A chapter has closed, but Lord, may you keep on guiding us and bless us as we continue to pursue our journey. May you pave our needs with opportunities and inspire us to live with hope, love, and commitment. Amen.
Sugbuhan ang kapuputan sa habagatan, kinapusuran, lalawigan, sa kabisay-an, sa kaalam, adunahan, sa among gugmaog lumukan.
success with honors.
To our guests of honor, parents, friends, classmates, and schoolmates, my dear co-graduates, faculty and staffs, to our beloved head teacher, Mrs. Maria Rosario G. Formentera, to our public schools district supervisor, Mrs. Edwina M. Campomayor, a pleasant day to all of us. I would like to take this great pleasure in welcoming you all in this very important part of our lives and in our school. Today marks our humble beginning of our success that opens a new door for us to take. Joy's excitement and fulfillment march with us today. Joy for reaching our goal, excitement for we will be later confirmed as graduates, and fulfillment for at last. We did it and we never give up. Graduation ceremonies are a time for celebration and for giving thanks. I am hoping that today's graduating class will look forward in achieving another great success for a brighter future. Our journey are very unforgettable. These past 6 years is like a winding road, especially the 6 years of our elementary life. But we made it to success. Wishing you all the greatest success in days to come. Once again, good morning and I welcome you all.
Thank you so much, Aimel. Now, let's move on to the presentation of the candidates for graduation. Help me welcome, with warm applause, Mrs. Maria Rosario G. Formentera, Head Teacher 3 of Rosalia and Lucernas Elementary School.
Mrs. Edwina M. Campomayor, our Public Schools District Supervisor, and my capacity as Head Teacher 3 of Rosalia and Lucernas Elementary School, I have the honor to present to you 31 male, 25 female, a total of 56 candidates for graduation who have satisfactorily completed the minimum requirements of the 7 years elementary curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education and are now awaiting for your confirmation as graduates with all the rights, honors, privileges thereunto appertaining.
So much, Mrs. Formentera. For the confirmation of the graduates, we call in Mrs. Edwina M. Campomayor, Public Schools District Supervisor of the District of San Francisco.
By virtue of the authority delegated to me by our school's division superintendent, Dr. Marilyn S. Andales of the Division of Cebu Province, and based on the facts and figures your school head had just presented, and with the assurance that you have satisfactorily completed the basic requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Department of Education, I now confirm you as graduates of the school year 2020-2021. Henceforth, therefore, you are now eligible to transfer and admission to any secondary education under the Republic of the Philippines. Should it be impossible for you to proceed to any secondary schools, I am now turning you over to your parents so that you may be useful citizen of your community and to our country as well. Congratulations! Godspeed!
At this point, we proceed to the distribution of diploma by the respective advisors. First, Grade 6 Geranium, under the advisory of Mrs. Alpine Joanna Marie U. Marquez, and followed by the Grade 6 Gladiolus, under the advisory of Mrs. Marites Musnero. Let me read first the content of the diploma. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 7, Central Visayas, Division of Cebu, District of San Francisco, Rosalia and Lucernas Elementary School, Magay, Southern Poblacion, San Francisco, Cebu. Certifies that this learner has satisfactorily completed the requirements for the elementary school as prescribed by the Department of Education. Signed at Southern Poblacion, San Francisco.
De Marini Charles Adrian P. Rera JPM. Rera Justin King M. Formentera JC Junior F. Formentera Rose Sniper N. Elias Jazz Hansen F. Lucernas Julex T. Manayaga John Michael E. Lucelias Jared J. B. Rodalo John Philip P. Pedrano John Clarence T. Pogay James Lloyd B. Relampagos Ariel D. Campos Vinci A. Wenceslao Brencar G. Bobo Maria Andrea M. Cabezas Jane April E. Casas Irish May P. Daniel Angel Faye C. Hernandez Maria Risha D. Formentera Carrillo R. Formentera Plan Angel G. Lucernas Shire May B. Chavez Ida Ray F. Martinez Monique F. Nardi Eliza May S. Nodaro Kimberly D. Relampagos Angel Ann F. Balsa James Josue F. Batidor Gilmar O. Batidor John Albert P. Bukoy Lister L. William Kent V. Tabloa Lorjan A. Idanio Joven R. Lucernas Anthony Y. Malunggol Jimrex G. Maratas Tristan Dave L. Narti Chrysler Paul G. Ugoy Michael Joseph L. Relampagos Joshua I. Suringa John Michael C. Campos Clark Joseph R. Campos Jalry G. Barasin Laini M. Barasin Reachi M. Bukti Junali A. Fortune Meritoris M. Gonzaga Niajoy T. Martiliano Saila. Monteliano Emilio B. Marty Logan M. Morgano Shumaila D. Ramirez Marie B. Wenceslao Celine P. Wenceslao Joy.
In every hard work you rendered, there is always a fruit of labor to harvest. Now, we come to the next highlights of our virtual ceremony, the awarding of the achievers. Buko Maria Andrea M. with honors. Daniel Angel Faith C. with honors. Estrella Justin James M. with honors. Formentera Karil R. with honors. Lucernas Junix T. with honors. Lo Chavez Aimel Ray F. with honors. Martinez Monique F. with honors. Nocilias Jared J. B. with honors. Pugay James Lloyd B. with honors. Campos Winchi A. with honors. Relampagos Angel Ann F. with honors. Those are the academic awardees. At this very moment, let us hear the academic address by Jared J. B. Nocilias with honors. Thank you.
To our guests of honor, parents, friends, classmates, and schoolmates, my dear co-graduates, teachers, faculty, and staff, to our beloved Teacher 3, Mrs. Maria Rosario G. Formentera, to our dear Public Schools District Supervisor, Mrs. Edwina M. Campomayor, a very pleasant morning to all of us. Today is a remarkable and memorable day for all of us, a day we all are waiting for as we garnered the fruit of our hard works and perseverance. As we have just ended an episode in our lives, the elementary life. As we are about to close this chapter, another episode is lying ahead of us. This day marks a new start of our battle to pursue for our dreams and hopes, faith and aspiration to be achieved. We studied here in Rosalia M. Sornas Elementary School, for we believe that institutions shape our better future, where our knowledge and skills are sharp in preparation for our important roles to play in this very competitive society, in which our values as Filipinos are richly enhanced in the pursuit of fulfilling the hopes of our nation. This alma mater provided us such experience and trainings and armor we can carry facing the new challenges in our lives, that in behalf of every obstacles lying before us, especially this COVID-19 that hinders us to conduct face-to-face classes, we are told how to look for the silver lining, unity and understanding the truths of life, that despite of the crisis we had experienced and also the difference of each of us with a common goal to reach the theme, kalidad ng edukasyon patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya or strengthening quality of education amidst COVID-19 pandemic. It would be not easy but not too difficult to achieve if we set ourselves to pursue our dreams, and that is to stand here holding our diploma because we never give up. We never let any crisis to slow us down, because we believe that education is a must. My dear co-graduates, allow me to congratulate you for you have been successful and strong enough to withstand the waves of life as we face this graduation arena. We will not have been able to reach this stage without the people who help us and who, without any reservations and expectations in return. We are to be much proud and thankful to our dear parents who, without their undying support, love, care, and motivation, surely it won't be easy to come up in this stage. Mama, Papa, Nanay, Tatay, thank you for making me as a good son to you. And to everyone, I won't be here right now without you. Thank you for guiding me all throughout this journey. I dedicate this success to all of you. Ate and Kuya, classmates and friends, thank you for being there with me through my ups and downs. To all my teachers, my gratitude I owe to you. Without you as my mentors, it would be impossible for me and for us to enhance our knowledge and values. The journey is very long and rocky, but our accomplishments are very rewarding. Everything in this world has a beginning. Today is just the beginning for our new horizon to pursue. This is not the end of everything, for surely another door is waiting again for us. And with the hope that my co-graduates will be opening this door together, enter the door together, so that one day again, as we are about to close the new door, the same faces are standing on that door. Congratulations, everyone!
Thank you so much, Jared, for your heartfelt message. I agree that today's normal class setup is not easy, especially to the parents, but with the perseverance and dedication, you all made it to the last. At this point, let us hear the message from Municipal Mayor, Honorable
To the learners and parents, salute, you made it. Nakalahutay gyud sa paghatod ug kuha sa mga modules. To our school heads and teachers, you deserve an applause for the extra effort and initiatives, for the love and service. Dako na kong handong nga dili gyud ninyo makalimtan ang mga pagtulunan gikan sa inyong tulungaan ug ilabi na sa mga maayong hiyas isip usaka sa Franciscohanon. To our kindergarten and grade 6 pupils who completed their academic requirements, and to our grade 10 and grade 12 learners who are now ready to face another chapter of their life, congratulations. Completers and graduates of batch 2020-2021, my salute and congratulations to all of you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Mayor Al Arquiliano. Another message coming from our school's division superintendent, Dr. Marilyn S. Andales.
My warmest greetings and congratulations to the completers and graduates of school year 2020-2021. You are a special gem in this challenging time brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. You surpassed the test of time by being flexible in embracing the different learning modalities just to acquire the necessary knowledge, skills, and attitude, which apparently prepare you to be globally competitive and productive citizens. Indeed, we are a living witness to the undying support of your parents, relatives, and friends who stood by you to provide you with the needed moral, emotional, and financial support. to you, our beloved administrators and teachers. I am expressing my deepest appreciation for your resilience at this historic time. You stand out amid crisis. Your dedication and commitment to public service is worthy of emulation by the next generation of leaders and educators. Remain focused and be more innovative and sturdier as you face the more challenging situations ahead. My dear learners, now that you are ready to take on another journey next school year, continue embracing life's challenges with passion, dedication, and hard work. Pursue your dreams and contribute meaningfully to nation building as you climb the ladder of success. Again, congratulations, Godspeed.
Thank you so much, Dr. Marilyn S. Andales, for your inspiring message. Up next, the message coming from our Regional Director, Dr. Salustiano T. Jimenez.
Greetings of love and peace to each and everyone. School year 2020-2021 has been the most challenging year in education. All been struggling to survive in all aspects. But our beloved Secretary Leonor Magtulis Briones lead the baton that education must continue amidst whatever crisis we will be facing. And so, here we are, celebrating one of the most precious accomplishment that you have, your graduation and moving up ceremonies. It is one fleeting sense of pride and joy to be able to celebrate with all of you for your victory, bravery, resilience, perseverance, and commitment that push you to experience what we have today. So our beloved, most precious gems, our dear learners, just wanted to let you know that you are doing great. It is not easy to be learners with all the pressures in today's world. The more in these trying times due to pandemic. How you hurdle your lessons remotely through distance learning of varied modalities, the fear and scare of the virus due to negative publicity, and many more. But you survive and victorious. So, don't lose your heart if you find things difficult. Today, the world is so tested. It is a high time that you put all your learnings into action. Never be a bystander watching as the world takes a paradigm shift. Take the wheel. Collectively, the youth are stronger than any pandemic known to men. Remember, everyone is a student of life as we all keep learning something or the other throughout our lives. So, keep the faith and believe in yourselves. Work hard and work smart too, and with the right focus and determination, you will see that goals are not impossible to achieve. Just have a clear plan, and whatever detours come your way, don't be afraid. Face them with conviction that those are part of the pitfalls where we cannot evade. So be strong and let your education and learnings with God be your shield. And don't forget to thank the most honest persons in your life. Those who can say and tell you exactly what you are doing, either good or bad. Those who guide you sincerely to the path where you want to walk on. Who always with you in times of your successes and downfalls. They are your parents, teachers, relatives, and best friend. So learners, congratulations, you hit the mark on your timeline. To all the parents and guardians out there, your contribution towards the realization of the once dreams of your children is so great. Sustain it, and you will see and harvest the fruits of it sooner than later. So thank you for partnering with DepEd through your children's education. So to all of you, congratulations. To the school, I know how you struggle also, especially that the world was shocked of what happened and nobody was prepared. There were so many hows and whys, but you are able to navigate it until reaching its destination. So whatever is the experience and hardships, what is more important is the outcome of what you have done. That's why my salute to you. To our teachers, school heads, supervisors, and non-teaching personnel, you did a great job, worthy of emulation. I am proud of you. To the SDOs, I am so happy of what your division accomplished for school year 2020-2021. Your efforts doesn't go to vain. Now it comes into fruition. So to all, kudos. To everyone, always have the smile in you. See miracles in life every day, and you will be filled with positivity in thoughts and actions. Congratulations once again. Keep safe, and God bless everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Salustiano, for your fruitful message. Now, let us hear the message coming from the Secretary of Education, Honorable Magdoles Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day. wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted. And even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Honorable Yunor M. Briones. Success is always sweet and inspiring, especially if you do it heartily and honestly. To help us feel the graduates that success garnered, now let us watch together their graduation song with their throwback peak.
We were strangers, starting out on a journey, never dreaming
I wanna keep going on.
Starting out on a journey. Life is a road and I wanna keep going. Love is a river, I wanna keep flowing. In the end, I wanna be standing at the beginning with you.
Let us hear some announcement coming from our faculty president, Mrs. Telma F. Soringa, Grade 1 Aster Advisor.
Good day, everyone. The Rosalia and Lucernas Elementary School is now accepting enrollment for the school year 2021-2022. For kindergarten enrollees, we will advise the parents or guardians to please bring photocopy of their NSO or PSA birth certificates. We will accept incoming kindergarten enrollees aged 5 years old, born or before October 31, 2021. For grades 1 to 5, just visit your class advisors for further instructions. As for the graduates, you can now get your credentials from your respective advisors. For the opening of classes, we will just wait for the issuance of the DepEd memorandum relative to this matter. For more queries, just browse our Facebook page, Rosalia and Lucernas Elementary School. Thank you and have a nice day.
Now, let's move on to the closing remarks by Angel Faith C. Danyo with honors.
All my classmates, schoolmates, friends, parents, and teachers who are watching and listening to this very memorable event of our lives. My deepest and heartfelt gratitude to the hard-working students that lead us to successfully achieve what we have today. Most especially to our Almighty Father for always giving us the life during our dark time. But come to this moment to be able to graduate. Yet learning does not stop here. This graduation day is our gateway to higher level of learning. New paths, new challenges, new faces might fade or wave, and that's because we finish the challenges we meet that make us stand here, receiving our work of labor. There will always be problems and challenges along the way. But if we will always put God in everything we do, surely there's a hope that's light or path to help us see during the stormy day. We might experience, and with determination and perseverance, we will deserve fruits of labor lies ahead. Of course, we also need to work hard. Other doors are waiting for us. Let us close this door in new now and open the new door together. Enter the new door together while looking forward to the betterment of the future. Let us fight, keep fighting. Remember what Confucius said, our greatest glory is not in fall, never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Once again, good morning and congratulations.
At last, you are now qualified to the next level of your journey. I hope that you will always strive hard to reach your dreams and goals in life. This virtual graduation ceremony, I would like to thank the people behind this success, from the beginning up to this moment. First, from the planning team, Mrs. Maria G. Formentera, Marites M. Limosnero, Alpine Joanna Marie U. Marquez, Telma F. Soringa, Leah A. Rabi, Jenly J. Nodalo, yours truly, and the supportive parents, headed by Alfredo G. Arenas, and to our active utility, Mary Jane Formentera. Second, for the pictorials, hair and makeup of the graduates, the venue, organization, and the distribution of programs and others, Vanessa Ertahina. overall chairman, Mrs. Maria Rosario G. Formentera. Thank you also to the parents for undying support to our school and to your children. I would like also thanks to those watching and joining us via FB page. Thank you so much. Once again, congratulations.